Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two news stories. First one is from Tigray, where Tigray Security Council has been reconstituted, reported. Though no official statement has been issued, I have not seen at least, but new Security Council comprising 7 members has been formed. This council will make big decisions about security, about law enforcement, about uh, issues which are related to peace and stability. Who are the members of this committee? Secondly, viewers, Eritrea trained militias are being deployed in Sudanese civil war. Eritrea claims to be neutral in Sudan's civil war, but in its statements, it backs the position of Abdul Fattah al-Burhan, the Sudanese general. A few days ago, Issa Savuki talked to some Sudanese journalists in Asmara, and there too he backed Sudanese military. Who trained this militia? Where was it trained? Where has it been deployed in Sudan? Let's start from Tigray, viewers, where political attentions are continuing, and though no solution has been found so far to the deadlock between two rival TPLF groups, Tigray security forces are not sitting idle, making decisions, holding internal discussions. This political conflict in Tigray will indirectly strengthen Tigray military. Military should be strengthened, but in the field of security, not in the field of politics. When generals make political decisions, it's not good for the people, for politicians, for politics, for democracy in a region, in a country. During the war in Tigray leaders formed a security council. That security council used to make big decisions about war, about operations, about strategies, about talks, about everything related to war. And politicians, generals, both were part of that National Security Council. It was the most powerful body in Tigray during the war, where they Sadkan, Nebraxian, all were members, some others too. Now, a new Security Council has been formed reportedly, because I have not seen any official statement, but reportedly a new Security Council has been formed. President is now going to serve as the convener of this Security Council. He will convene the meeting. Whether it's Gita Choreda or Debratsion or anyone who is the president of Tigray will be the convener. Who will be members? Where are they? Obviously, he's head of security forces, so he's member, deputy convener, in fact. General Sadkan is also a member, seasoned general. When it comes to security, obviously, you cannot exclude Sadkan. Khan has loads of military experience. Sadkan there. General Johannes there too. General Johannes, who a few days ago used very strong language against politicians. He went to the extent of calling them thieves. And he threatened them that if they cross red lines, the security forces will take action. They're already crossing red line. That's what he said. So John and Johannes is there in the Security Council. Major General Tiklai Asheber is also a member. Fisseha Minjos, another Uh, Tigray military officer is part of the team, part of this committee. This committee will make big decisions related to security. Getachew, the supporters are claiming as if Getachew will lead this body and this body will make decisions about the future of Tigray, future of Getachew, the future of TPLF. No. Whoever is the president is going to be the convener of this National Security Council. National Security Council won't make political decisions. It will make decisions related to peace, security, and stability. Secondly, viewers, Eritrea trained militias are being deployed to Sudanese civil war. Now, this is the third Eritrean entry in the region in the last 2 years. Eritrea intervened in Ethiopian civil war. It trained Amhara special forces, Amhara militias. It deployed its own soldiers to support the Ethiopian PM Abiy. It was a key ally of the Ethiopian federal government in the war against Tigray. In Somalia, Eritrea is indirectly fighting against Al-Shabaab. It has trained Somalia's forces. Somalia's naval, air, ground forces are being trained and armed in Eritrea. And these forces are now deployed to Somalia. And now, Eritrea trained militias are being deployed to Sudan, Eastern Sudan. Eastern Sudan shares border with Eritrea. Eritrea wants to keep RSF, Rapid Support Forces, away from its borders. I did several videos about training camps of Sudanese militias on Eritrea side of Eritrea-Sudan border. Eritrea never publicly admitted that it was training Sudanese fighters, but everyone knew, I think. Some groups from Darfur, some Bija fighters, Eastern Sudan armed groups were being trained in Eritrea. And now training has been completed. A brigade called Eastern Brigade has been formed. Group of fighters trained by Eritrea called Eastern Brigade has been formed. Eastern Brigade fighters have been deployed to Kassala. Kassala is the state of Sudan which shares border with they're being deployed to the border state of Sudan, which shares border with Eritrea. So far, these fighters are being deployed to Eastern Sudan, where there is no active fighting between RSF and the military. In a way, Eritrea is indirectly protecting its border by deploying militias trained by the military in border areas on Sudanese side of Sudan, Eritrea border. But the fighters could be deployed to combat zones too, where active fighting is ongoing. Reportedly, this is the first deployment of Eritrea trained militias in Sudanese civil. Thank you for watching.